It's the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
And welcome to the NBA Conference Finals on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Game one is upon us, and this looks like it will be a fantastic series. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Golden State Warriors at their home, Oracle Arena. Well, for the Warriors, they took round two in 5 games, looking strong. They're hoping to continue that here in the conference finals. And now we have the conference finals. 4 teams left, competing for a chance to face off for the championship. Shaq, you've been in a few of these bad boys. Tell us what it's like.
Yeah, every team left at this point is a legit contender. As a star player, this is when you want to take over the game and be a leader and get your followers up on Instagram.
Yeah, no question.
Oh, that's very important.
Or Facebook or Twitter.
Important.
Yeah, no question. If you don't get those up, you're going to be in trouble.
Yeah.
Because this is really when you want your bigs to assert themselves. You know, you want them to have SLN. You know what that is?
Shaq numbers.
Oh, no question. You know, 4,388 times, and he's talked about himself. But I played with one of the best guys ever, I think, Hakeem Olajuwon. You know, his ability to make people better around him as well as be a dominant force was second to none. This is when your bigs assert themselves.
You know who's got a lot of followers?
Who's that?
Kevin Harlan.
Really?
He has like 12 followers.
Kenny, did you say I played?
Yes.
Oh,
Another tally for the Jet.
Crowd here in Golden State's Oracle Arena. 2 Western teams have run the gauntlet. Only one can emerge victorious to claim a spot in the finals. Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals begins in a moment. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Take a look at the Warriors. You saw them looking very tough, winning that last round pretty easily in 5 games.
And while I expect them to win this game and potentially win big, this is a team that really plays well on their home floor. And if they do that, they can really set the tone for this series.
Now it's ended down to David Aldridge standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, Pau Gasol is one of the real humanitarians in the NBA. An ambassador for UNICEF, he concerns himself with a lot more than just basketball. Jerry West said of Gasol, you can feel the warmth, the goodness in him. A real gentleman. If you're around him, you can't help but like him. Kevin?
A gentle giant, David, for sure. Thanks. And it's the Warriors to start out. And so game 1 of the Western Conference Final is now underway. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Parker and Green, the tried and tested backcourt. Leonard and Aldridge, the 2 stars at the 3 and the 4. And it's Gasol at the 5. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Outside, Green. Parker with it. Picked up by Thompson. Spurs passing it around. And he makes that one.
And the long arms that Gasol has is what allows him to drop dunks on defenders. What a powerful force close to the rim.
Now here's Livingston. Green kicks to Thompson. Green the screen. Durant with the wide open look. Warriors the rebound. Livingston passes to Durant. There's the dish to Pachulia. Green against Thompson. Picked by Pachulia. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Durant. Nice D from Aldridge.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside Gasol. The leader. And Aldridge, the basket on the assist by Gasol.
So difficult to defend Aldridge inside. He can go around you or shoot over you, pretty much whatever he wants to do.
Outside, Green. Thompson outside. San Antonio with the rebound. And it's Parker in the corner. Good on the three-point shot.
A lot of times in the first quarter, it'll dictate how big a role a player has later on.
If that three ball there is any indication, he's looking for his role to be a big one tonight, trying to get it going early.
And here is Durant following the three-pointer by Tony Parker. Kicks to Livingston. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Durant. Green, the screen. Durant attacking. Pachulia sets a screen for Thompson. He used that pick just right. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Yep, he's going to kill you coming off of those down screens. As a defender, you have to fight over the top.
Now here's Leonard. Aldridge with a screen on Green. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Durant with the steal. Green kicks to Durant. Again, Durant missing.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
The feed to Aldridge. Outside Leonard. Pass to Gasol. 6 on the shot clock. Green, no luck. Warriors trail by 3. Durant dishes to Pachulia. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. He kicks it to Durant. And he hits it to tie the game up.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
Outside Aldridge. From deep, Green. That doesn't go either for Green.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last three ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. There's the pass to Gasol. He feeds it to Parker. Gasol a screen. Parker passes to Aldridge. San Antonio again missing. Durant kicks to Livingston. Thompson outside. Green the screen. Durant dishes to Green. Back to Durant. There's the three. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 6 points for Kevin Durant.
Remarkable shooter at his size. With that smooth release, Durant makes it look like a simple drop in the bucket.
Tries to snap the cold streak. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Always pushing the action offensively. He puts so much pressure on the defense.
He dishes it to Pachulia. Pachulia sets a screen for Thompson. Great D that time from Green.
It looked like he was in rhythm to shoot that one, guys, especially as open as he was. Just clanged it.
Golden State's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Green. 8 points for Kevin Durant.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Unloads from 9, misses off the left iron. Warriors leading by 3. Livingston kicks to Pachulia. At the top of the key, Durant. Green. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Parker outside. Fires the three. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Well, Parker does not take many threes. When he does, you just have a feeling it's going in.
Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Green. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Number 1, Draymond Green. Warriors shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Picked by Pachulia. Green, the pass to Pachulia. Back to Green. 6 to shoot. Pachulia with the screen on Leonard. Green dishes to Pachulia. For 3, Durant. A rebound by Gasol.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Parker outside. Here's Leonard, and it's good on the assist by Parker. Leonard's got his second basket of the game.
And there just aren't many guys that have a more devastating mid-range game. Leonard has fine-tuned that shot to where it's almost automatic.
Now here's Livingston. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And Thompson kicks to Pachulia. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. They get Paul Gasol.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the evening. That free throw, no good. And the Warriors with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Draymond Green. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. And Ian Clark subbed in for Sean Livingston. San Antonio also making some changes. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Gasol. Lee comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Mills in for Parker. And he can't hit the second. For San Antonio, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Down low, kicks it out to Ginobili. Poke loose. And Leonard has it in the corner. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game. He misses the free throw. West is checked in for Pachulia. Jonathan Simmons is checked in for San Antonio. Good on the second free throw. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Clark. Feeds it to Thompson. McGee a screen. Jumper off the screen. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Two shots.
That's good from McGee. Both free throws good from McGee. San Antonio leading. Here's Dedmon. McGee with the block. Clark kicks it to West, and the dunk by West.
Hit his teammate right in stride. That's a great assist.
San Antonio's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Ginobili outside. Passes it to Dedmon. Here's Mills. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Really a great free throw shooter. It's unfortunate Mills gets to the line infrequently, partly because of the minutes.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Free throw good. Mills. And so he hits both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Iguodala kicks it to West. Here's the screen. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Can't make good off the screen. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Mills passes to Ginobili. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Ginobili's got his first points in this one.
Well, this is something he's working on. A good natural leader from the point guard position wants to help out by becoming a better facilitator.
And McGee kicks to Thompson. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Now here's Mills. Defense is right there. Ginobili outside. A 3. Warriors with the rebound. Iguodala outside. The screen from Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Now Mills. Dishes it to Ginobili. Kicks to Lee. Mills with it. Releases. Misses off the right iron. The Warriors trail. Here's Clark. Now the dish to McGee. Pass to Iguodala. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Well, good hand-eye coordination, but he could only get the deflection very close.
Six on the shot clock. Lots of room. The shot that time not on target. So the Spurs will take it the other way.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Lee kicks to Simmons. 1:10 left in the first quarter. Yes, that goes in. And the Spurs lead by 3.
He really can time those perfectly. What an assist.
To the inside. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw dropped for David West. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 55 seconds left in the first. And Mills kicks to Simmons. In the corner, it's Ginobili. To the inside. It's stolen by West. Thompson against Ginobili. Fades away. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. That's now 8 points for Klay Thompson. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Mills. The feed to Ginobili. Screen by Lee. 5 on the clock. And here's Mills for 3. Another shot. And it's laid up and in by Lee. Lee's got his first 2 points of the night. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Warriors lead by 1.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
I'm just impressed by sheer relentlessness these teams are showing. Neither side giving an inch.
The San Antonio Spurs have really popularized that unselfish offensive style of play. Manu Ginobili talked about their Spurs approach.
Attack and find the open teammate, not try to solve problems by ourselves. It's something that we've never done, and every time we did it, it's not us.
There's a lot to be said for knowing, Greg, who you are and what your game plan is, and there may be no other team that gets that better than the San Antonio Spurs.
And Kevin, it helps to have that core of Manu and Tony there as the foundation and coaches on the floor for each new wave of players that have come through this Spurs organization.
Back here at the Western Conference Finals as we get things started once more. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
You can tell the point of emphasis has been to get to the offensive glass.
Yeah, you see they're attacking from all angles and carving out position in the paint, racing in from the perimeter. You have to box out everyone.
Livingston is out there with Ian Clark, and it's Durant, and it's Green, and it's McGee in at the 5 down low. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Now here's Leonard. Ginobili with the 3. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
We all know what he can do from out there. At this stage, it might be better to body up Ginobili and force him to work harder and put it on the floor.
Here's Clark. Pass to Livingston. He kicks to Durant. From deep three-point range, rebounded by the Spurs.
I don't even know why he's attempting some of those shots. It's just not smart basketball, and he needs to be more patient and let the offense come to him naturally.
Warriors trail by 4. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Now here's Livingston. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And that's the type of finisher he is. Aldridge takes the contact, but still has the strength and touch to drain the shot. We'll see if he can add to it there at the line. Pachulia,
he's checked in for the Warriors. Then for the Spurs, Pau Gasol's checked in for Lee. Green comes in for Manu Ginobili. And Parker subbed in for Patty Mills. Here's Clark. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the foul called on Daniel Green. That is his first foul of the game. Leonard against Durant. To end the run. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Durant's got 10.
And we know he dominates from the perimeter, but Durant is just as dynamic when he gets inside. Sometimes the confidence grows even more.
Now here's Parker. He's got 6. He feeds it to Aldridge. Shot from 12. That shot, no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Out to the right wing. Livingston kicks to Pachulia. To the middle, here's Clark. An easy 2 points on the layup. And now just a 3-point Spurs lead.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Aldridge is screened. Leonard dishes to Parker. Back to Leonard. Gasol, a screen on Durant. Shot clock at 5, but they get it back. Parker passes to Aldridge. Spurs passing it around. No good from Gasol.
Outstanding D there. They really got up in his shirt and made him uncomfortable.
Now Livingston. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Over in the corner, Green. Here's Pachulia. And no good that time. Good work defensively by Gasol. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Durant with the steal. Here's Clark. There's the pass to Livingston. Outside, Green. There's a screen. Shot off the pick. Durant, no good. Spurs leading by 3. Parker kicks to Leonard. Green, the screen. Parker with a clean look. Nailed from three-point land. Parker's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And Parker is a dead-eye jump shooter. You have got to D this guy up.
Pachulia kicks to Green. Green, the screen. Shot clock at 6. Clark dishes to Livingston. Fade away. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Pachulia.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Wow, more threes in the NBA? Who knew? Teams trading tray balls.
Gasol, that drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Gasol's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And the stick-with-it attitude of Gasol, just overwhelming the defense with his length.
Parker with it. He's got 9. Outside Aldridge. Parker kicks to Gasol. Stolen by Durant. Fires it up. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Durant's got 4 this quarter. San Antonio leading by 3. Outside Aldridge. Screen by Parker. And the wide open shot from Green. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Shocking he blew that opportunity, guys. 9 times out of 10, that is an easy make.
And here is Durant. He's got 12. Another 3 for Golden State.
Ever since college, it's been like this. Durant has the ability to essentially score at will.
Now here's Parker. He dishes it to Gasol. Green, the screen. A baseline J. It's Clark with the rebound. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Green kicks to Clark. Feeds to Durant. Again, Golden State.
Well, for a tall guy, Durant has such dexterity and rhythm on the catch and shoot. It's just interesting to watch.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State, Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Draymond Green. And it's Klay Thompson in for Ian Clark. Now here's Parker. He's got 9. Leonard sets a screen for Parker. Outside Leonard. Clock at 6. Can they get it? That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Well, the D right in his face, Kawhi couldn't care less. That's the expressionless assassin we've come to respect.
Livingston kicks to Durant. Pachulia sets a screen for Durant. Launches a three. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Leonard.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Passes it to Parker. Durant with the steal. From the wing, Thompson misses.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
And even though he's been on a roll tonight, that one was a bit forced.
Now, here's Thompson. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Durant against Leonard. Picked by Pachulia. Here's Iguodala. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. They get Paul Gasol. The Warriors have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. No good on the free throw, and the Warriors making a change here. West is checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Gasol. Lee comes in for Green, and it's Mills in for Parker. And he ends up missing both free throws. The Spurs have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. And Mills kicks to Simmons. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Leonard the pass to Mills. 4 on the clock. Fires from the wing. That's short off the rim. Golden State's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Now Livingston still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Dishes to Thompson. A 3-ball. And the Warriors get it back. That shot off. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Leonard with this screen on Durant. There's the screen, and Simmons kicks to Lee. And Jonathan Simmons gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, pretty much unforced there on the bad pass. He has to just make better decisions on the delivery when he's getting it to his teammates.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Warriors. Manu Ginobili's checked in for San Antonio. And McGee kicks to Iguodala. McGee sets the pick for Iguodala. Back to McGee. Out to West. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Iguodala. Up and in on the layup. And the Warriors lead by 2.
As many attempts as you can get in close, those are high percentage.
Now here's Mills. He's covered by Livingston. Picked by Lee. Mills with it. Inside. It's stolen by Livingston. And here comes Livingston, leading the fast break. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Screen by Lee. Ginobili outside. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Dedmon dishes to Lee. Stolen by McGee. And it's the Warriors on the break. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
There's a good screen. And Mills kicks to Dedmon. There's the dish to Simmons. On the wing, Lee. Now here's Mills. Defense right on him. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Dedmon's shot is off. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 20-7 run. Iguodala kicks it to West to the right side. Back to Livingston. McGee a screen. Livingston passes to Thompson. Takes the 13-footer. Again, the miss by Thompson.
He is struggling mightily, but his teammates in this one have picked him up.
And Mills kicks to Lee. Inside. It's rebounded by West.
Well, he's a great finisher around the rim, but some stellar defense there stopped that from happening.
Iguodala outside. McGee a screen. Iguodala kicks to Livingston. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feet. Livingston's got 4 points this quarter.
To leave a guy like that wide open from range, big mix-up.
Here's Mills. For three. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
That's an important shot to just kind of get a little bit of a confidence boost going into the half. They were just really wobbling here coming towards the break.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Warriors lead by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And a heightened atmosphere we have here this evening for NBA playoff action. Hey everybody, I'm Ernie Johnson. Got Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith by my side. Well, for Golden State, they've hung tough in what was a closely contested first half. If what we've seen in Game 1 so far is any indication, we're going to have quite a series on our hands. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Efficiency, I think that's big. That's a key to success. You got to protect the basketball. You can't make those risky passes that lead to highlight film dunks. So I thought it was a great job.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
Well, the reserves came in and played like starters. Gave them some big points off the bench. It'll be no surprise to see them get more minutes in the second half. They definitely deserve it. Though sometimes when you get more minutes, you get exposed. We shall see.
That's it for halftime. We will see you and you too later. Now back to the action.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And I'm not sure that he can continue to shoot the three as well as he has up to this point. He has been lights out.
Yeah, I think a lot of those shots are beyond his range, but sometimes when you have that kind of confidence, it can be your night.
Spurs trail by 5. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Spurs, the defensive duo of Green and Leonard make up the perimeter. Aldridge out there with Pau Gasol, and it's Parker in at the point. 5 on the clock, Leonard, and the shot is long. Warriors leading by 5. Durant dishes to Livingston. Back to Durant. Lets the three fly. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol. Gasol's got his 5th rebound in this one. Kicks it to Aldridge. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. And it's 7 points for Aldridge.
Inside with a hand in his face, Aldridge undeterred.
Livingston passes to Green. Green with a screen on Leonard. Thompson in the corner. Connects from three-point range. Thompson's got 13.
Yes, he's too exceptional from deep range to leave uncovered.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. Good-looking screen by Gasol. But Julia with the steal. To the inside. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Man, this is where KD is so versatile. The defense playing him to shoot. He spots the open man, hits them with the perfect pass.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 6. Aldridge with a screen on Green. Leonard against Green. Pass to Aldridge. A 15-footer, and it's San Antonio with another.
And a big height advantage right there.
And sometimes it's not just the height, it's the flow in the shooting motion. Extremely effective from the mid-range.
Durant against Leonard. Takes it from 10. No good off the back of the rim.
Fantastic team defensive effort there. They made him uncomfortable taking that inside look, and it showed in the release.
Now here's Parker. 9 points in the game so far. The feed now to Aldridge. And the Spurs scoring again.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Warriors leading by 4. And here's Livingston. Good D by Parker. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Leonard kicks to Aldridge. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Green. Here's Livingston. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw, no good. No good on the second free throw. Spurs trail by 4. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success. Yeah, and that's what you want from your point guard. Parker distributing the ball wonderfully on that possession.
And Thompson kicks to Durant. Leonard with the steal. To the paint for the tie. In deep. Aldridge drops it in. Aldridge has got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Durant, and it's sent back by Aldridge.
Maybe he's not the most aggressive defender or the most physical, but Aldridge does have mobility. That time he sends it back.
Aldridge sets up the pick now for Parker. Pass to Aldridge. Outside Leonard. Aldridge a screen. Clock at 4. For the lead. Another miss by Leonard. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Thompson dishes to Durant. Picked by Pachulia. To end the drought. And Kevin Durant good for 3. Durant's got 20 points.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Leonard the pass to Parker. Pachulia against Gasol. Green, the screen. Leonard on the wing, guarded by Green. Fires from 14, count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just one on the basket from Leonard.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance?
Now here's Durant, 20 points for him. Now Pachulia. There's the screen. Thompson from long range. Parker with it. 9 points in the game so far. Leonard kicks to Aldridge. He feeds it to Parker. And there's the pass to Gasol. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Gasol's got 6.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Down low, and Kevin Durant with the slam.
Well, maybe not the highest of flyers, Durant, but because of his reach, it's so easy for him to win above the rim.
Parker outside. Leonard dishes to Gasol. Leonard with a screen on Thompson. Aldridge a screen. Here's Leonard. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 12 points for Leonard. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Timeout called the Warriors. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And the slam dunk by McGee.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Ginobili kicks to Lee. Back to Ginobili. Looking for Aldridge. He gets it there. The jump hook. Green with the rebound. Green's got his third rebound on the night. Here's Iguodala. He kicks it to Thompson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. This is his first trip to the line tonight. That one is off.
The team just cannot get into a groove from the free throw line. It's a common problem for them.
West is checked in for Draymond Green. San Antonio also making some changes. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Aldridge. Jonathan Simmons comes in for Leonard. And it's Mills in for Parker. And the second free throw, good. San Antonio's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Ginobili the pass to Simmons. Lee outside. He dishes it to Ginobili. Feeds it to Dedmon. Back to Ginobili. 6 to shoot. Puts it up from 12. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Dedmon's got it all tied up now for San Antonio.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Now here's Thompson. 14 points for him. Offensive rebound, McGee. And the Warriors miss again.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. They set the pick. Ginobili dishes to Dedmon. Pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
One of those guys who can really turn the corner on the pick and roll. Manu knows the angles and dishes it for the good look.
Pick by West. Thompson right side. Got a piece of it. Moment here now for an injury report. Let's get an update on Durant. What's the status, David?
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. He told me that in his opinion, the injury does not appear to be too serious. Hopefully he won't be out too long, but if he can't play, you know he'll be supporting his guys from the bench as they try to get to the NBA Finals. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
And almost for every player, it's inevitable. I mean, injuries are going to happen no matter how well you take care of yourself.
Well, for how hard he competes in the game, you know he's going to do just the same when it comes to rehab. He may recover faster than most because of it.
Now here's Ginobili after the miss from Klay Thompson. And here's Mills. 5 points in the game. There's the triple. Hands it from downtown. And it's a 7-point San Antonio lead.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Softly drops in the floater. Livingston's got 6 points.
He approaches the rim strong there and then flips up the teardrop.
Passes to Lee. And here's Mills from the arc. No good on the shot. The Warriors go the other way. Iguodala kicks to Livingston. Picked by West. Thompson for 3. Drops in the tray. Now just a 2-point San Antonio lead.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Ginobili the pass to Dedmon. Dishes it to Lee. There's a screen. Kicks it to Mills. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Thompson dishes to Livingston. Pass to West. Iguodala outside. McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Picked by Lee. There's 1:17 left in the third. Outside, Ginobili. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. West has got 3 rebounds now in this one. The dish to Thompson. For the lead, the shot's good on the assist by West. 19 points for Klay Thompson.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
46 seconds left to play here in the third. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Picked by West. Iguodala right side. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently. And the Spurs with some changes. Saul comes in for Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Green in for Jonathan Simmons. The Warriors have really been struggling with their free throws, only made 5. More misses than makes so far. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Gasol kicks to Mills. There's a good screen. There's the feed to Lee. Back to Mills. To halt the run. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Free throw good. Mills. And both free throws good for Mills. 9 seconds left to play in the third.
Thompson up top. There's the three, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of three. The Warriors on top, up by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
Let's get about 3 or 4 stops in a row. Let's get something put together defensively. Offense will take care of itself. Both teams are scoring. Somebody's got to play deep.
And Greg Popovich would very much like for his team to start locking things down defensively.
Yeah, I don't think coach is interested in snipering back and forth. I mean, he'd rather remove the other team's bullets than just to overpower them.
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Livingston and Thompson are the guards. Pachulia is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. That's the Warriors' 5. From 15 feet away, San Antonio with the rebound. Leonard, the pass to Parker. He feeds it to Lee. Leonard with no one around. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Durant dishes to Livingston. Back to Durant. Parker with the steal. Pass to Green. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Green's got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
This is bread and butter stuff here. If you're tasked with trying to stop Green, you can't give him any space on a catch-and-shoot opportunity.
Livingston kicks to Thompson. And the pass to Durant. From the arc. That doesn't go either for Durant.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Green kicks to Gasol. He dishes it to Parker. On the wing, Lee. 5 to shoot. And Parker with the basket on the assist by Lee. And 11 points for Parker.
Yeah, the mid-range jump shot is just automatic from Parker, especially when he gets the room to fire.
Outside Leonard. He kicks to Parker. Picked by Lee. Parker passes to Green. They set the pick. The shot by Parker. It's rebounded by Durant.
Not quite sure why he felt the need to rush that one. He had all the time in the world and just threw it up before he was ready to go.
Thompson up top. Jumper off the screen. And the rebound goes to David Lee. Lee's got his 5th rebound in this one. Parker kicks to Gasol. Pachulia with the steal. Here's Livingston. Drops it in from 11 feet.
Worked himself into the mid-range area. Smaller defender on him, so that's a high percentage look.
Feeds it to Lee. Parker outside. Gasol a screen. The 11-footer. And it comes off the front of the rim. Warriors have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. And Thompson kicks to Livingston. Back to Thompson. Here's the 3. And it's Thompson again missing. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Over to the left wing. Gasol dishes to Parker. Chalk up 2 there. Parker's got 4 this quarter.
And when you give Parker room to work his magic down inside, he knows how to finish with style.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
I mean, there's not a lot of reasons for a turnover, but there's certainly not one there, just a lapse of judgment.
The Spurs making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. To the middle, here's Gasol, and Gasol slams it in.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
Well, we talk about the D. Let's credit the offense. He attacked right there from the moment he saw the opening, not letting the defense react.
On defense, San Antonio. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. The Spurs have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Leonard with the screen on Durant. Outside Leonard. That one doesn't go, and Golden State will go the other way with it. Now here's Livingston. At the top of the key, Durant. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got 5 assists in the game. The Spurs shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Parker against Durant. Parker passes to Leonard. Inside, it's deflected. 5 on the clock, and Thompson sends it back. Durant against Leonard. Now Livingston, outside Green. Green with a screen for Durant to take the lead, and it's good on the way in. Durant's got 11 in the second half.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
Pass to Gasol. Green, the screen. Gasol kicks to Leonard. Dishes to Aldridge. Lets it go from 14. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Durant's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Kicks it to Green. Goes up from the top of the key. They get it again. Pachulia, no luck.
Yeah, I know the shot's been off just a smidge tonight, but he's contributed in other ways to help his team have the lead in this game so far.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Shooting fewer free throws as he's moved his game to the perimeter, Aldridge still has the capacity to force you to foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Aldridge.
Not your typical big man free throws there. He's lights out.
Livingston with it. Picked by Pachulia. Thompson for 3. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Livingston. The dish to Green. Now the feed to Durant. Clock at 6. For the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Gasol's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Here's Green. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish. impeccable from the line since halftime.
Warriors trail by 3. Outside Durant. He feeds it to Livingston. Thompson for the triple. Drains it from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 22 points.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Now here's Parker. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And Gasol is a guy who can do a multitude of things well. I mean, he scores it, rebounds it, passes it, just an all-around talent.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Gasol. Both free throws good from Gasol. Golden State's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here's Green. The screen from Thompson. Durant, no good. Parker dishes to Leonard. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Leonard with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. Fires from 14. Stolen by Durant. One-on-one here. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
And he has gotten stronger. Durant's been able to do this with more regularity. Powers through for the bucket. Gets a chance to tack on another point at the free throw line.
San Antonio trailing here. Here's Parker. To the paint. Looking for Aldridge. He gets it there. Here's Leonard. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Warriors shooting at a decent 44% clip here. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Parker. To the paint. Gasol's in the post. Goes up against Pachulia. No good from Gasol. Warriors shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. And here's Livingston. Durant up top. For the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Durant's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Parker. Outside Leonard. Back to Parker. 6 on the shot clock. That shot wide open.
He's been precise on offense. I don't think he's made one mistake on that end of the floor so far.
Livingston kicks to Pachulia. The pass to Durant. Shoots it up. That's short off the rim. The Spurs have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Here's Gasol, and it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got assist number 8 now on the night. Now here's Livingston. He dishes it to Durant. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Aldridge has got 7 rebounds in the game. Feeds to Gasol. Left side, Leonard. Green passes to Parker. Aldridge a screen. And it's Leonard at the elbow. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
I mean, this is a battle-tested young player. Leonard's willing to put the team on his back when they really need a bucket.
pick by Pachulia. Durant just inside the line. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Back to Parker. Gasol screen. Off the pick. Parker's shot is off.
You can't fault him for taking the open look, guys. Just didn't go in for him. But, you know, he'll look to shoot that one again.
Outside Durant. 1:14 left to play here in the fourth. Back to Thompson. Launches a three. No good on that one. Great D that time from Leonard. San Antonio leading. To the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Green. Durant with it. Gasol covering. Outside Durant. He kicks it to Livingston. Shot clock at 6. Thompson from long range. They get it back. Pachulia buries it. A huge shot to tie it up.
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
You want to talk about clutch.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He said, guys, this is where legends are made. I know you want it more than them. And it's time for you to show it on the floor. I need loose balls, crashing the boards, and D. This is for all the marbles. Let's get it done.
34 seconds left in the game.
Well, he's the last guy you want to leave open there, but somehow he didn't knock it down.
Durant dishes to Pachulia. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. They get Paul Gasol.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 2-point ball game.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Durant against Leonard. Passes it to Parker. Lets it go from 14. Buries the triple.
And that's why Gasol's teammates trust him. His ability to hit these shots time and time again is what makes him such a special player.
It's Durant on the wing. From deep. Right between the eyes.
Well, anyone questioning Durant's killer instinct can stop right now. Wow.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're behind by 2. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Leonard. Oh, no good. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Z, you guys were playing a team that really gave you a great effort, but you were able to overcome that and get the win.
Well, we expected this kind of game from them, but you know we gotta do our thing. You know what we're doing, play our game. We have to bring the energy. That's the most important thing right now.
Zaza, thanks for your time, man. Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. Now we'll send it up to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who is standing by for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant. He took control in the final period. In fact, his ability to generate major points down the stretch, nothing short of magnificent. What'd you notice about his performance, Kenny?
Kevin Durant is in the zone, and he is scary when he is like that tonight. The inside-out skill that he has is so outstanding. He's a do-it-all superstar. You guard him with a small guy, he takes him inside. You guard a big guy on him, he takes him outside. Unbelievable giant of the game.
Well, he set the tone for them in the series in the best possible way. He came out there with determination and really was the emotional leader of the team to help them win the game 1. Look at him, Ernie, diving on the floor, yelling at people, talking back to the coach. This guy was, woo. They struck fear into their team, Ernie. You know, what else can I say?
And thanks for watching tonight's coverage of the NBA Conference Finals, and there's more coming your way. For Shaq, for Kenny, Ernie Johnson. See you later, everybody.